In the Ministry of Business and Growth, we have something called the Market Development Fund, which is a fund where we invest money between 200,000 euros and 500,000 euros in companies that want to go to market, but they have difficulties with investments in the beginning. But if they succeed, it will be very good for society. A very good example is a company that made a device for trucks, and it was a little bit like a shelf for red wine, but you put, instead of wet wine, you put in big trees. And if they could make that device for the trucks in Denmark, it would be possible to have 40% more wood inside the trucks when they made transportation. But it's very expensive to develop that product. So in that way, the government participate in the investment, because if it goes to market, it will be good for the truck companies, it will be good for the company that made the invention, and it will be good for society because it will lower the pollution in the environment, for example. So that's a way you can work together. I think if I should recommend something, it is to open up. I mean, we have talked about open innovation in businesses for 10 years now. And in my view, there's no difference between a big public organization and a big private organization. They are hierarchic and they are old school, and they need to open up to have new inputs. And the big companies did it maybe 5-10 years ago with success. And even in Denmark, some ministries, they don't open up at all yet. But I think they need to do that. And then I guess in Croatia and other European countries, it's even more closed because of tradition and things like that. So the first advice would be to open up. Then the second thing is to be active in the entrepreneurial ecosystem. I think it's naive to believe that you can just read about the environment and be behind your computer, but you have to be an active part of the entrepreneurial ecosystem to find out who is really moving the world and hear about the ideas and get inspiration. And then the third thing could of course be to copy the project I will tell about later today called Rethink Challenge, where we invited 100 of our employees to do disruption and innovation for 3 days and made a competition to make new politics for the entrepreneurs.